Hello superstars and welcome on board the Galactic Federation druid ship Earth 1. We hope this transmission finds you well. It is Earth date 25th of March. It is indeed a Tuesday for most people on the planet right now, and we hope it does find you well. On this transmission we'll be crossing over to Tommy on our wonderful carrier bats. This one is Space Ranger, an investigation into the communications on the planet Earth, and on this transmission Tommy will be investigating the areas of the internet and the connection to us all. Magnificent. For further climate change and extra dimensional activity news, jump over to www.milikom.com. Take it away, Tommy.
How are we doing there, Groovers, and welcome to the 25th day of March 2008. Today we're going to be looking at the wonderful engine of change, and that would be the internet, the mode of communications that has taken the world by storm in the last 2 decades. And let's investigate some of the statistics and some of the facts behind the internet, which have made her the supreme form of communications and a change of consciousness in the human race because of the insurgence of information that has now become available around the world to all cultures and different languages. We can finally use a medium to expand our minds and bridge networks between all of the human race to help find balance and peace. Anyway, let's check out what we've learned at the internet. This is Safety Beach of Mount Martha in Victoria, Australia. Let's cut to the internet.
Okay, Groovers, it's time to explore the super medium of communications on the planet Earth, the expansion of consciousness itself, the wonderful internet. It took 38 years for radio to reach 50 million users, 13 years for TV, and only 5 years for the internet. What a cracker. The internet is roughly 35% English, 65% non-English, with the Chinese at 14%, yet only 13% of the world's population, which makes up over 800 million people, are internet users. This is of December 2004. North America has the highest continental concentration, with 70% of the people using the internet, although the world record stands in the beautiful Sweden, where 75% of its population are known to use the internet. How big is the internet surfing world? Well, Google's index now stands at over 8 billion pages. There are now over 1 billion internet users, and that number is growing rapidly. Each month, the average person on the planet visits 59 domain names. They view over 1,050 pages, allocating at least 45 seconds for each page. This allows them to spend up to 25 hours doing all their net activity per month. Each surfing session lasts an average of 51 minutes. The number of uniquely publicly accessible pages on the internet is 2.1 billion, and every single day we add 7.3 million pages. 35% of internet users are from Asia. In Africa, 3 out of 100 surf the internet. In Asia, 10 out of 100 surf the internet. In Europe, 38 out of every 100 surf the internet. In the Middle East, only 10 out of 100 surf the net. In North America, 70 out of 100 surf the internet. In Latin America, 16 out of 100. In Australia, 53 out of 100. And only 16.6% of the world's population surf the internet. It is estimated that by today, nearly 1.3 billion users are accessing the internet. Only 20 domains capture a whopping 40% of all our time spent online. It is often said that the internet is the engine of change on the planet Earth today. With this expansion of information and access to the whole range of topics that are vital to the planet's future, it is no wonder that the internet is the major solution for communications in driving peace on the planet Earth. Go the internet.
No worries, Dad. What are your thoughts about the advent of the internet on the planet, and how helpful is the internet?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's brought everyone in such close proximity to information. Everyone has a library now, a full library. So as far as information is concerned and speed of information, the internet is fantastic. but like everything else, like the initiation of the TV set, etc., right? It's got its dangers, so it's who has the excess, but as far as information is concerned, it's fantastic. And to be able to communicate, you know, between one continent to the other, I think is absolutely amazing. So from that point of view, you know, communication and information is what it's all about, and we need more of it. It can only get better, it can only get faster. More information, more communication. That's what we need.
All this talk about the internet has sure got my mind ticking about the future of humanity and whether freedom of information will be protected for peace on Earth.
Welcome back, team. We hope you enjoyed our brief insight into the powers of the internet revolution and how the internet is transforming human consciousness as we speak, with its access to information on all topics. Before we sign out on this transmission, let's check out some news that's been occurring around the world on the climatic front. Just over 24 hours ago, we saw a 6.2 quake occur in Alaska. As of today, we've just received another 6.1 in the area of Chile, another large-scale quake occurring there. Further news looks at the flood levels. This time the river systems in Arkansas, they're receiving a 25-year-old high in terms of the amount of floodwater that's occurring there. Nuclear tests have been carried out by India against the tension that is constantly amounting against neighbouring Pakistan. We've all spoken our view on the advent of war in any regard. It is an absolute failure in communications, and there are many means to attempt before we go to that length. Further news looks at continuing volcanic activity in the region of Hawaii, the largest volcanic region on the planet, which has been active for some time now, as lava spills are still occurring there. Further news looks at Bangladesh, where a tropical storm has caused the loss of life of up to 12 people, and finally we look at the sunspot cycle of our large nuclear furnace, which is giving life to our beautiful planet Earth. 2 sunspots have been picked up, named 987 and 988. These sunspots can almost be seen by the planet Earth itself, which suggests they are very large, almost bigger than our little planet in itself. These are flaring up to become intense solar flares, and they then drive and can exacerbate weather systems on the planet Earth. So that's something to look out for in the coming days. Be prepared as much as possible. Signing out on this transmission, guys. Tomorrow Danny Boy is going to be looking at organics and perhaps throw up a bit of a cracker of a vegetarian meal. Some information that just came in. If you can knock one meat meal off a week, make that a steak. It's equivalent to leaving the lights off for 20 hours. So if you're thinking of flicking the switch and reducing your power consumption, try and flick the meat consumption at least on 1 or 2 days a week, and see how much of a positive impact that can have on our beautiful planet Earth. So guys, I hope you're well, smiling on this beautiful day, and the campaign Bluestar in your neck of the woods is has momentum like no other. Take care, and we'll see you on the next transmission. Ciao.
Thanks for watching, superstars. May the force be with you.